Take me down to the Virgin Springs, wash away my suffering. They stole the air, they stole the water, they stole the sport, they stole the economy, they stole your bone marrow. So let's talk about the lies that's going on in Oregon, and I could prove it. Spring Chinook Salmon. They wanted a bone marrow biopsy me yesterday. I'm waiting on my blood works right now. I wouldn't let them. So I've been flying blind for 3 years. Take me down to the Virgin Springs, the old South Dog Virgin Springs. They build apartments on, they build a hospital on top of. They freaking... Let's build in the backyard. Take me down to the Virgin Springs, wash away my suffering. Let's go the other way. These. So... plastic sea. Disgusting. It's a freaking pig pen. Remember when littering was a big deal? This was my place right here. This was my beautiful, happy place. Gone. It's a fucking pig pen. Fucking American fucking pigs that have all drank the Kool-Aid. If you don't think they can cover up, so let's talk about the salmon numbers. We just called the Rouge. Tim was just up there again. We can physically count them. There are 7. You heard me right, 7. 11. There should be 20,000. 7 in the road. Now, Spring Chinook, the big, thick, the heavy oils, whatever, go to sea fry. They don't return on 3 rivers. Of course, we'll get the other one coming on the copper. They're just starting now, as that's been in a free fall. 7. So how is the Army Corps of Engineers saying that they've got 38,000, all, 5,000, 5,000, 7,000 the last few days? Because they're lying. Like, how, right, it's not that far away. So they have 7. They have 30, which, by the way, the new freaking normal, 30% of the 10-year mean. They're all good with that. Take me down to the Virgin Springs. Wash away my suffering. So, let's talk about it. They can't fool these fanny goats. Kevin Blanch goes to California full of cancer. All the tide pools are dead. Prove it to you. Don't matter to you, fanny fucking drunk on fucking serfdom, fucking wanna be monarchies. You don't think they could pull this off at fucking in this country? These fucking gonzos? Right-wing Kool-Aid drinking freaking freaks and well-petters on the left. I mean, Mommy said I was smart on the left. Mommy lied to you. The right freaking Kool-Aid dogmatics thinking overthrowing a monarchy is bad. I mean, up is down, black is white. Fucking, it's I'll just say this. They stole the 2000 election. Did you do anything about that? They stole it. It's unarguable fucking fact. They stole it. You didn't win. They stole the United States Supreme Court. Did you do anything about that? Nope. They stole the Supreme Court. There's one of my doctors right there. Good place for a freaking walk, Doc. Yeah. He's a good guy. So, you didn't do anything about it. They told you that Pat Tillman freaking fought off 9 million fucking Al-Qaeda fucking finally when they were executed style fucking murder ordered right from the globalist good puppet fucking Cheney and fucking, but you didn't do anything about that. Proven to you. They freaking invaded Afghanistan, went off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban, remember? Osama bin Laden, to colonialize, to imperialism, fucking steal their fucking oil, steal their fucking lithium. Got the poppy fields, proved that to you. You didn't do anything about that. Went off to Iraq to get Dick Cheney a big old fucking sack. Proved it was all based on lies for just colonialism. Fucking the Queen's bitch on a fucking leash. You didn't do anything about that. Fucking went off to Vietnam to kill the Vietcong. They're still there. He's gone. Proved the Gulf of Tonkin was a total fucking lie. Fuck the Lusitania that you didn't do anything about fucking that. Now fuck them Chinese communists were our slave-made goods. Fucking proved it. You didn't do anything about fucking that. Prove how nicest they invented fucking ISIS. Prove to you right in your face. It was CIA fucking mentioned. You didn't do anything about that. Prove that Putin and his fucking London Liz and the fucking globalists and the Saudis and the fucking same old monarchy stole the election again here. Kevin Blanch was telling you before the election. Fucking Putin garage, Clinton garage stuff. I mean, fucking global. You didn't do anything about that. Prove to you that the fucking Fukushima has killed the Pacific Ocean. Fuck, it's all coincidence. You didn't do anything about that. So why couldn't they fucking pull this off? They pull anything off on you fucking sheep. Anything Operation Foxconn. You fucking regurg. I like the right wing all over the internet. Prophet Paul Bagley, but if he's a prophet, I'm a rainbow fucking striped fucking unicorn. Everything he says, get your gold and silver at 1900, at fucking 50, sell your doll at 6500, fucking boogeyman, 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 when it's cancer that will kill, it's the ecology, stupid. Lisa Haven, freaking. How about Alex Jones? The best fucking dumb fucking puppet fucking. Another. Overthrowing a monarchy is fucking not fucking good. It's bad. Fucking. These are the best useful idiots in fucking history. Fucking Trotsky to the fucking head. Fucking Stillman. I mean, it's unbelievable. So why can't they cover? I mean, it's right in your face. You can take 50 million fainting goats in fucking California. Take them right out. I mean, I hear this over and over and over. I'm walking the coast, documenting. Hey, the top. Oh no, God, they're full. I could take you out to the Elkhorn. Okay, let's go on a day. We go. I thought I was just here. When? 5, 6 years ago? Full. Oh, Point Lama's full of them. Fucking right there. Shell Beach, this woman tell me. Let's go. Her has. Oh no, it's plumb full. Come on. When's the last time you were there? Oh, well, God, I guess. Yeah, they were full 2010, 2011. They're dead. I mean, they're dead. I mean, there's videos out there of fucking the San Pedro of fucking these idiots fucking holding up this fucking sickly thing, calling it a starfish. Because they don't even fucking know. They're that hypnotized and gone. They drank the fucking Kool-Aid. They could pull anything on you fucking fainting ghosts. They proved it. Fucking Mark Sugar Mountain Zuckerberg. Fucking, oh, fuck, we're going to go offline. What? Well, let me tell you the people that said they're going offline. Fucking the NSA and the globalists, fucking Eric Snowjob, hand the chip to Laura Poniaz, the MIT Media Lab, the people that killed Aaron Swartz, we proved that to you. Fucking, that ain't good enough. Fucking, hey man, and Ortiz, everybody's on the wannabe, gonna be on the club when you're nothing but a fucking surf. You're not even surf, pass money around. Prove that fucking Scotty Pruitt fucking steals. Prove that fucking Gina McCarthy crashes net. Prove fucking the bankers fucking looted you and stole every fucking dime from you. Just fucking blatant fucking, don't matter to you. Still 2 U.S. fucking, well 3 actually. Prove that they fucking Carl Rovan gang fucking jerry-rigged the fucking backup fucking machines in the 2004 fucking election. Prove to you. Still American elections. Presidential, still fucking, I mean, they appoint them here. Still the Supreme Court. Jerry-rig all the fucking districts. Fucking poison the fucking sea. Dead tide pools right at your fucking feet. Everything's all coincidence, bro. And you all go along. I mean, fuck it, because you're that hypnotized. The American populace is hypnotized. The right wing is completely fucking insane. They've turned YouTube into talk ring, and they just feed them useful idiots. They spew everything, oh, the fucking New World Order when it's old. Fucking Michael Savage is a terrorist. Fucking hardcore fucking terrorist. Fucking KSL, hardcore terrorist. Foxconn News, run right out of the House of Windsor. Same old thing. Joseph Grubel, fucking, I will quote fucking Cecil fucking Rhodesia, the pedophile. Fucking. Why would we not form secret organizations to take back the United States of America? Fuck the Revolutionary War. It's rightfully ours, for we are appointed by God. You know, they just play these fuckers. They play them fucking, it's the same old monarchy. Fucking the Japanese royal family. Hirohito allowed to live. Baton death marches. Fucking Yoko Ono's fucking cousin. Fucking Abe. Call special election. The U.S. is the only one that can call special election Yalta by the Sea. How about bury Barack Obama and Obama? If he's black, I'm fucking rainbow striped fucking unicorn. Fucking, if he's a champion, I mean, fuck, what a fraud he was. Fucking Trump, oh my Trump. I can't pay the fucking rent. All in the bone marrow transplant center. Oh my, you guys are hypnotized. You're gone. You're gone. It doesn't matter at this point. I will fucking document this in history for the future, for the ecology. Don't tread on the Queen's forest. Well, fuck, they gotta fucking fence you pigs out. Fuck, you looked in the fucking mirror at this gluttonous fucking, I mean, they poisoned your food, they poisoned your fucking air. Fuck, you're gonna go pay fucking $500-600 to watch a shitty ass fucking Jazz game? Fucking, let me show you something. So I'll be in Brooklyn tomorrow. I'm gonna be right up at the fucking prison memorial. I'm staying right by the prison ship memorial, which I'm the guy that fucking got the new plaque up there. There are a bunch of kids playing it on. I told this guy, I said, look, the old Mexican militia that came in and helped fight it, plaque used to sit like this. It's got a big hole in it. I'm the guy that got that tore out, you know, a few years ago. Just like I'm the guy that freaking worked on the, originally screaming about the Hamilton grave. I'm the guy that got all that done. I mean, I do all this work all over. You know, I can sing and dance. I'm a Hamiltonian. What's a tariff? Tariff on steel and solar panels? What about those fucking Trump women fucking slave owner fucking shoes? I mean, they had you. They had you. Fucking, so they're lying on the fish counts, even if you believe they're fucking bullshit lies. They're still 30%. Fucking projected fucking means on escapement are 2.3 million. They're going to be lucky they get 300,000. You know, and Record returns in 2014-15, but you're all in on it. Take me down to the fucking old South Ogden Virgin Springs. Wash away my suffering. Given 2 months to fucking live, my place in time. 7 in the rogue. 7. So you tell me, there's only 3. Of course, up there on the... I mean, we'll see them lie on... Get your exclusive Copper River fucking cuts. They lie up there. They won't even let you in. And I want to say this about people in Alaska. They get it. The whole Fukushima dynamic, you talk to anyone from Alaska. Anyone from Alaska. They get Fukushima in a big way. The Washingtonians, how about origami? Fold it up and just fucking pretend. Fuck, we're going to have a protest of a protest of a fucking protest. We're going to have fucking sexuality fucking rights for sexuality rights. We're going to fucking debate a fucking, you know, a friendship slaves on a fucking leash Bill of Rights. Then Johnny got his fucking gun. Yeehaw, yeehaw, yeehaw. Fuck, they got you convinced that you're going to fight off the globalists with a fucking AK. Ha ha, they'll drone you from outer space. Fucking, you're one, oh, get rid of them government regulations, you know, fucking, yeah, fucking monarchy. Fucking pathetic fuckers. The prophet Paul Bagley, fuck that guy's fucking a prophet. Fucking everything he says is completely the opposite. Fucking all of them, they fucking, I think these right-wingers are all fucking paid. Then you got the left fucking Kool-Aid fucking drinkers. I'll say this, you want epitome America around in Europe? I'll be in Vienna, I hope, soon too. Thank you everybody who supported this historic work, our few tiny army. I'll say this. You look up the video of Alex Jones and Cenk from the Young Turks at the Republican National Convention, standing on the couch, jumping around. That's America. There's your alternative media. Alternative media is a fucking, they're the best useful idiots in history. Fucking the well peddlers on the fucking left. I peddle the fucking well. I'm an man. Shut the fuck up. Right fucking wing fucking indoctrinated fucking dogma Bundy burger pedophile eating fucking fools. Gone. Gone. Going, gone. 7 in the rogue. You tell me that Columbia's saying there's 38,000 now. What should there be? The 10-year means 110,000. Huh. And that's good. They're all grandstanding. Catch the judgment of Salmon. Tear them all down. This is what you call false equivalency. You know, they give us, they fence it in here. Let's fucking build right up to the edge. They do it in Honey Beach. They do it in California. Walk your friendship slaves on your fucking leash because you can't have a real relationship with a real fucking person. You can't fucking get out in the ecology and fucking walk. You can't do nothing. And if you do, you just want to exploit it, fucking plastic it. You know, let's go on vacation to fucking San Diego, the new cultural theme park, the new Disneyland. Throw our waste on the fucking beach, get our fucking, go to the dollar store and get our plastic fucking chairs and our little kitty fucking spoons. Walk our fucking, oh, we have leash laws they don't enforce. Your friendship fucking slaves. The judgment of Salmon. Well, they take that away from us too. They take all the fucking joys. They're gone. Not could happen, good happen, fucking mission accomplished. They stole the 2000 election. I didn't see anything to do about that. Unarguable. They stole the Supreme Court. Alito, Roberts, what's this other asshole from freaking Colorado? Yeah, I didn't see anything to do about that. They stole the fucking, this election, fucking, of course, Hillary and fucking Trump were in on that together. You know they're cousins, Bavarian fucking, they're the same fucking globalist fucking wannabe monarchy fucking imperialist team. They're the same fucking team. What's a usury law? What's usury? I like how Christianity they've hijacked. They've hijacked the Mormon religion. They've hijacked the fucking evangelicals. Jesus died so I could be rich. Usury, 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 usury. 500 buy here, pay here. Go get your slave-made fucking Bangladesh gear in the East Turkey caves where the Bible was written. And you call yourselves Christians. Take me down to the Virgin Springs. Wash away my suffering. Going, fucking gone. Going, fucking gone. Walking from La Jolla to BB. Walking from La Jolla to PB. That's one of my rants. I'll put that one up. So that's my walk. Hopefully be back there fighting San Onofre. You know, I try. Take me down to the old South Ogden Virgin Springs. You don't think they're springs? The old historic springs. Wash away my fucking suffering. Give it 2 months to live right here. That place used to be so fucking beautiful. The biggest mule deer in the fucking world used to be right here. Oh, they auctioned him off. Shot him, killed him. See it coming out? See the pipe. See the pipe. See the pipe. Just like they are at San Alpha, just like they are at Diablo Canyon. Just like they do into the fucking mother. Just like they do in fucking Viva la France. Fucking take me down to the Virgin. This used to be so prissy. Blue herons everywhere through here. This is just in my life. Muskrats. Fucking big, giant jackrabbits with ears this fucking long. Fireflies. Fucking so grand. It was so beautiful. If you don't believe me, ask Jim Bridge or Jedediah Smith. Fucking, who's the savage? There's a reason the fur traders were here first. Fucking said they never seen anything like more birds. John Weaver himself. We'll quote Bernard DeVoto at the end from here. He's Mark Twain's publicist. He's from here. He's driving back across country with another professor. They get to Weber County, Iowa. John Weaver from here, a Dane. Slams on the brakes. Says, what the fuck? I drove out of that godforsaken county. I won't go fucking back into it. You drive. 44 on Balco. What's that? Fucking what they've done to our place. Fucking usury fucking jazz. Fucking go fucking buy here, payday fucking loans. Wannabe monarchy. They couldn't pull this off. Really? I'm waiting for my blood results. I got to see Vincent Hansen, that beautiful soul who saved my life. We have a lot of great nurses. We have a lot of hardworking, beautiful people here. But what's happened? The Mormon Church and these politics. How about the Weber County Commissioner? Under police investigation, Weber State University gives him the Presidential Award. He's been labeled, not my words, Deseret News, Tribune's words, as the greatest terrorist to the environment in history. My next door neighbor drained off the fucking marsh. They give him the president. Never even went to school. Has no college degrees. Fucking sponsored 100% by Monsanto. Under police investigation, stored tens of $millions of dollars. That's the county we live in. Because you've drank the fucking Kool-Aid. You've drank the Kool-Aid. Fucking kill the afflicted. Take advantage of the fucking... Go to the fucking court system down here on Tuesdays. Default judgment, default judgment, default judgment. Buy here, pay here, all fucking day. Usury. And they call themselves Christians. They call themselves fucking Christians. Kill thy neighbor, hate thy fucking neighbor. Dishonor thy mother and father. I mean, the foundation of all this. Up is down, black is fucking white. And none of you are going to do anything. You're going to sit back and watch them gang rape? Well, you did. Sit back and watch it over. They killed the Pacific Guy. You don't give a fuck. Well, fucking petters. And let's go to church and pray to an AK-47. And you think about that. Think about that. Fuck, that's who the Mormons are. They're hijacked. See in Brooklyn, fucking status quo. And it's left, right, it's up, down, black, white, young, old. The whole country's hypnotized. You're dogma burger slurpings, and, you know, you're all, I mean, you traded in your health for the nuclear. Pay the dragon slayer, you fucking serfs. Pay the fucking dragon slayer. Take me down to the old South Ogden Virgin Springs. Wash away my fucking suffering. Stay tuned.